Hey everybody, welcome to Mugen Fight 2571. A severe superset warning is in effect for this Monday afternoon. It features two tornadoes from the top of the A-tier singles ladder. The DMC bad boy Nero will clash with the Ninja Gaiden veteran Ryu Hayabusa in what should be another memorable match for the history books. Right now, Nero has to be on the hottest single streak ever on my roster. He already has more than enough majors for Hall of Fame induction. He recently deflated a PPG with Buttercup, so Ryu will really have to elevate his game and summon all the specials that he can if he hopes to become the first to end his undefeated reign. This would be an enormous bounce-back major win after suffering his first defeat to Orochi Vega. Already, enough flapping of the gums, random stage, let's go, hope you all enjoy. Two professionals about to hone their craft in what could be another legendary showdown. Alrighty, folks, let's see what happens with Nero and Ryu. Get ready, let's begin this. Plus, Ryu opens up with the uppercut to the sweep kick, barely dodging Nero's grab, gets the aerial pile driver, and gets another one off on Nero, who's stuck in the corner now. And this plays to Ryu's advantage. Ryu trying to keep the pressure up, and Nero unable to fight out of the corner. Now he finally gets the sword string free. Now we'll see if Nero can maintain that space and gets the sword slam on Ryu. Goes to the flying swords. Ryu trying to fight through it. Nero with the grab to the German to the drop kick, punishing Ryu. Ryu good now, who throws up the fire barrier. As he, Nero trying to sword slash him through it. As he now Ryu throwing up the cutter barrier. Aerial choke slam from Nero to Ryu. And then Ryu gets an aerial pile driver on Nero now. And now Ryu with another aerial pile driver plants Nero to his demise. And Ryu barely averting the loss in round one. Round two, we'll see if Nero can escape the win here. As he missed the grab as Ryu gets into his grill. As the aerial pile driver to Nero knocks him into the corner now. Gets a sweeping slide kick. Ryu with another aerial pile driver. Nero better get something going fast. As Nero gets the grab off. Big aerial chokeslam to Ryu. Now starts off with a big sword string chain. Now goes for the flying swords on Ryu. See now Nero trying to butcher him in the corner. Big aerial sword string. Nero continually comboing on big sword uppercut. Now goes for the flying sword. Yikes. See now the flying sword start laying into Ryu. Nero trying to keep the pressure up. And Nero gets him with the sword string from the air.
Just no skill.
And Nero turns the tide in round two, folks. And now we are going to a round three splits for the last time. Here we go. All right, Nero opens up with the sword string right to the aerial sword string into the sword slam. Goes for the flying swords on Ryu, who's getting buried by heavy offense. Now Ryu fights back to the counter jabs, throws up the fire barrier. Oh, but he glitched out Ryu in the process. And Ryu trying to tech through the flying swords. Not very smart. Let's see Ryu trying to run in again. And Ryu, oh my God, what was Ryu thinking? Ay, ay, ay.
Just no skill.
Yeah, Ryu just absolutely fell apart in round three. I don't know what he was thinking, bum-rushing Nero's flying swords, trying to tech through them, and that ended in major disaster for him. And Nero escapes with the 2-1 win. I think that's Ryu's rookiness showing through there a little bit. He's still up and coming, and he made a bad rookie mistake running into Nero's flying swords. Don't try to counter those at all. You need to block those and then counterattack after. I don't know what the holy hell he was thinking trying to run in there. It worked a little bit in round two, but that was because he had the flame barrier up and he didn't have its protection this time. So Ryu kind of shot himself in the foot in that round three pretty badly. And he gave Nero that one, which was kind of unfortunate. If Ryu stayed on his A game, he might have been able to push Nero harder and maybe escape at the win, but that wasn't to be though. And Nero showing his veteran instincts, keeping his spacing game up. He shut Ryu out. And now it's another big major to that already large, amazing accolade resume of his. Yeah, I strung those words kind of wrong, but I don't care. So Nero solidifies himself a spot in the 2590 somewhere. And yeah, folks, the intensity of these matches just continues to ramp up. And the bar is continually being set. And I wonder if Nero is going to suffer a defeat, if at all. He has beaten almost every big gun in A-tier so far. There's still a couple floating around still, like, he hasn't fought Bubbles or Blossom or Ridley or Genjiro. There's, who else hasn't he fought yet? There's probably a couple others. Actually, no, those might be the only four he hasn't beat yet. There might be some other ones that have slipped under my radar, but, hell if I know if I can remember them right now. Alright, enough rambling. Great set by both these two. Unfortunate Ryu fell apart in round three, but he still gave it a good effort. Hopefully he can push back harder in the next set, wherever he ends up in. And Nero, congrats to him. Let's see if he can keep it up, folks. He's doing an amazing job so far. Anyway, stay tuned for Mugen Battle 2572. Coming soon. Laters all.